Alright guys, this is Evan here with GG FIFA, bringing you a hybrid squad that I have just put together. As you can see, it is a hybrid of the Ivory Coast and French team. Basically what I did here is I put my favorite players and from both the countries onto one team and came up with this. So let's get it started. As you can see, we're 93 chemistry. I don't have a manager, so if you'd have a manager, you would have the 100 chemistry there. But to me, anything over 90 chemistry will do. I don't really notice a difference in how they play from 90 to 100 chemistry. So, anyways, in that we have Steve Mandanda, plays for Marseille in League One. I really like Mandanda. He's extremely underrated on this game. He 86 goalkeeper diving, 86 reflexes. Like I said many a times in my videos, two most important ratings, and he has very nice high ratings in those categories. I think I picked him up for literally like $1,000. Yeah, you can get him for anywhere from 650 to 1,000 coins. He very cheap, very effective goalkeeper, and an 84 overall. At center back at LCB, I'm having a left back actually, but it is Eric Abidal. I got him for 900 coins, super cheap, but also very effective, and especially in a 3-defender formation. Even though he's a left back and he's not technically a center back, he still fits a 3-back formation perfectly. He's 6'1". He has a 78 pace and 82 defending and 77 heading. Very nice statistics there, and especially for a player that is only 900 coins. He also has 74 passing, which is extremely nice for a center and for any defender. He can whip the ball up the wing and get it up to his mate there, Ribery, who is playing left mid. But we're going to move over to the other center back, and it is Sakho. He plays for PSG. This man is an absolute tank. There's really no other way to put it. For 1,400 coins, you really can't go wrong. I've seen him cheaper. I just snagged him at 1,400 because it was in the right formation. 74 pace, perfect for a 3-defender back, 80 defending and 84 heading. Just an absolute monster. He is strong as strong gets. I love him. He is perfect center, the perfect center back for a 3-defender formation. I really enjoy playing him. And the first player from the Ivory Coast on the team is Kolo Toure. He doesn't really need much introduction. He plays on Man City, so pretty much everyone knows who he is. But I really like him. Got him for 2,200 coins. It's pretty cheap. Like I said, once again, perfect for a 3-defender formation. 75 pace, 82 defending, 82 heading. Perfect stats all the way around for him. And we'll move up to right mid. We'll look at the forehead, a.k.a. Gervinho. Biggest forehead I've ever seen in my life. Got him for 3,300 coins. Pretty nice. I'm sure you can find him easily around that price range. And for someone that is wicked fast, moving up the right mid, 91 pace, and he has 87 dribbling and 4-star skills, you really can't go wrong for 3,300 coins. And next up, most expensive player so far is Yaya Toure. Cost me 23,000 coins. Yaya Toure, in my opinion, is the best central midfielder on the game. So balanced. He's got a decent pace at 77, but his abilities in the defensive and offensive ends are just absolutely amazing. You literally cannot get around him in the defensive end of the pitch, and he has a cannon of a shot when moving forward. But I really like Yaya Toure. Very nice player, and fits the mold of this team, which is a French and Ivory Coast team, so I figured I'd throw him in there. And the other center mid is Yoann Gourcuff. Plays for Lyon in League One. I really like Gourcuff. He's got 5-star skills. He has 77 pace, same as Toure, so that's nice to have in the midfield. But his shooting at 77 is severely underrated. This dude has an absolute rocket. I've loved playing with him for many years now on FIFA. He's one of my favorite players, and really like him. I think I snagged him for like 6,000 coins. He's 6,800. He's way more expensive as a center mid. It's just, I don't know why. So you got to try and find him as a center mid instead of a cam, especially if you're going to play him as a center mid, because the cam to center mid cards get a bit pricey too. But he fills out the central midfield spot, him and Toure. And at left mid, the superstar of the team, we have Ribery. He is one of my favorite players on the game. He's going to cost you 35,000 coins. I grabbed him for 38. he was already in the 3-4-1-2, so I figured I'd just snag that one. You can't say enough about Frank Ribery. He may be a little small, but 91 pace, 78 shooting isn't even close to how amazing his shooting is. The reason his shooting rating in FIFA Ultimate Team is so low is because he doesn't have the greatest shot power, but his curve and long shot and free kick accuracy is just absolutely ridiculous, and we can live with a little bit lower shot power. He's just a monster. 5-star skills. It's really all you need to know. He's just an absolute beast. At center forward, we have one of my favorite players on the game, Gervinho Menez. Got him for 1,400 coins. Really can't go wrong with that. He's also got 5-star skills. He's got above average pace. As a center forward or a cam, I like to have a 5-star skill player. It seems like they're always dribbling in traffic, and being able to have 5-star skills and pull the McGeady spin around people is just extremely effective and important. So that's why I snagged Menez. Good player. I like him. At striker, we have the only silver player on the team, but he is my favorite striker from France. It's David Ngog. I cannot explain how amazing this man is. I have him on my silver Barclays team as well. He is just an absolute beast. He always seems to be in the right place at the right time. He's 6'3", so he's automatically decent at heading. 70 shooting. He has an absolute rocket. The ball just flies off his foot, it seems like, and he is amazing at finishing. He also has 4-star skills, and can't go wrong with 84 pace either. That's why I snagged him. I'm not a big fan of Benzema, so the other options were like Remy and just people that are so common. So I figured I'd throw Ngog out there just to make it a little different, and I really like him though. He's definitely my favorite striker from France. And last but not least, my favorite player of all time, Didier Drogba. Cost me 45,000 coins. I know I've seen him go for between 40 and 50 almost every single time. He's very, very consistent no matter what formation. But he doesn't really need much introduction. He's much slower on this game than in years past, but I really don't care. He's got one of the best shots on the game, in my opinion. Outside the box, he just has an absolute rocket. Always seems to find the net, and inside the box, his finishing is just superb. He also has 4-star skills, and we don't need to get into his heading abilities. The man's 6'2", giant, and has 87 heading rating. He just always seems to get his head on the ball, and just an absolute tank. So that fills out the squad. Next up, I will have a couple of goals. A couple of highlights from using them. I played a couple of games with this team, so hopefully you enjoyed them. And if you're looking to build a hybrid squad, the Ivory Coast and France and nationalities is a pretty effective way to do so. Got a pretty solid squad here for respectable prices. So I hope you enjoyed the goals, and enjoy. Alright guys, we're going to get right into the goals here. It's going to show off Gervinho's pace and why he is so nice at right mid. Send that nice little through ball to Gervinho. He's going to fly up this right wing, strike a triple cross right into Ngog, who finishes wonderfully right into the back of the net. Very, very, very nice example of using the 3-4-1-2 and the pace of Gervinho up the right mid. In this example, we were working the ball around the field very, very nicely. Get the ball to Ribery, who's going to dump it off to Menez. Pull a wonderful scoop turn. Get it to Drogba, Ronaldo chop, and finishes with a perfect strike into the back of the net. Just another example of why Drogba's shooting is just so amazing at the striking position. Here we are in the corner, just dribbling the ball around with Ribery. We are eventually going to fool the defenders with a wonderful scoop turn, dump it off to Gervinho, who's going to get the ball to Drogba, who's going to pull another scoop turn. Sadly, could not finish, but will finish happily with a sweaty goal after that wonderful display of dribbling that was put on by this hybrid squad. And last but not least, you're going to just see a scintillating run from Ribery using the LB and right stick button. Going to pull a McGeady spin here, move around David Luiz, and get myself into some scoring position. Ronaldo chop real quick, and we're going to finish with a blistering curve shot right into the top corner of the net. The goalie didn't even move. That's how perfect it was. But overall, great goals scored in a couple of games here with the hybrid squad.